Hello students, my name is Asma Babwani and I teach in Modern English High School. Today I am going to explain you Social Science of Grade 6 Chapter 10 Spheres of the Earth. Let's start the chapter. Our Earth is unique in the solar family. Earth is the only planet which has got favorable temperature, water and life, which is valuable gift to the Earth. There is still no evidence that water and oxygen are available in the sufficient amount on the other planets. Ordinarily, we know that the Earth was just a fireball at the time of its origin. As this fireball cooled down slowly, it later transformed into many matters respectively like liquid and solid. In this way, the air gas around the Earth's surface came into existence. Huge ditches on this sphere was filled with water and turned into oceans. Thus, the exact form of Earth was created. Students, our Earth is a unique planet of the solar system. This is the only planet where the temperature, water, and air required by all living organisms are found. Evidences are still not available from other planets to have enough water and oxygen. All these favorable conditions are invaluable gifts given to Earth. The Earth was in a fireball form at the time of its origin. This fireball gradually cooled down and some of its elements turned into liquid and then into solid form respectively. The sphere of soil and rocks was formed. Water was filled in the large depressions of these spheres which formed oceans. This is how the specific form of the earth came into existence. Spheres of the Earth. There are four main spheres of the Earth. First is lithosphere, second hydrosphere, third atmosphere, fourth biosphere. Lithosphere. Upper layer of the Earth's surface is generally made up of soil and solid matters. Litho means soil, that is why upper layer of the Earth is known as lithosphere. As this layer is also made up of rocks and solid matters, it is also known as the rock sphere or the solid sphere. Students, there are four main spheres of the earth, that is lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. Let's learn about these spheres in detail. Lithosphere. Litho plus sphere is equal to lithosphere. Litho means land or soil. The upper crust of the earth is known as lithosphere. It is composed of rocks and other solid matter. So it is also called rock sphere or solid sphere. Area and formation. Upper layer of the Earth's crust is approximately 64 to 100 km thick. Light matters like aluminum and silica are mainly found in that. This layer is thin in the deep sea. Lithosphere occupies about 29% of the Earth's surface. Mountains, plateaus and plains etc. are there on this part of land. As we go into the depth of lithosphere, the temperature increases gradually. Students, the land area on the surface of the earth is called lithosphere. The upper crust of the earth is about 64 to 100 km thick. It consists of mainly the lighter minerals like aluminum and silica. This sphere is thinner deep in the oceans. Lithosphere occupies about 29% of the earth's surface. There are landforms like mountains, plateaus, plains, valleys, etc. in the lithosphere. The temperature increases as we go deep into the interior of the earth. Generally, the temperature increases by 30 degrees Celsius for every 1 kilometer of depth. On moving towards the depth, generally per kilometer 30 degrees Celsius temperature increases. Internal rocks are melted due to the intensive heat and turn into semi-liquid form. This molten liquid is called magma. It consists of various gases. Here, high pressure of the upper rocks is observed. Thus, balance is maintained between two opposite forces like pressure and heat. That is why Earth's crust does not burst. Lithosphere has close relation with biosphere and vegetation. Our home, water, farming, industry and all are closely associated with lithosphere. Minerals and crude oil is obtained from lithosphere. Various crops are obtained through farming. Various industries and other economic activities are performed in the plain regions. Forest on the mountainous region is indebted to the lithosphere. In short, it can be said that the pillar from food to dwelling and base of our existence means lithosphere. Students, due to the intense heat in the interior of the earth, rocks are melted. This molten liquid of rocks is called magma. Students, there are some gases also in the interior of the earth. These gases exert force to come out, causing pressure on the overlaying rocks. But there is equal pressure on them from the underlying rocks. Thus, equilibrium is maintained between these two opposite forces. So, the crust of the earth does not break. Volcanic eruption takes place where this equilibrium is not maintained. Students, lithosphere is important in many ways. Like the lithosphere is the home of mankind, it provides space and building material to man. Man gets water from the water sources on the lithosphere. Man cultivates various crops on lithosphere and performs industries and various activities on lithosphere. Lithosphere is the dwelling place of vegetation and animals. Forests, grass, plains, animals, etc. are useful in many ways. The minerals obtained from lithosphere are used in industries and in many other things. The existence of humans and the development of human civilization is just due to lithosphere. Hydrosphere. The proportion of water area is more on the earth than the land area. Area of the earth surface occupied by water is known as hydrosphere. Approximately 71% of the total earth surface is covered with water. This area of the earth's surface is so vast that continents appear as if islands. Part of the earth having huge water mass are known as oceans. Students, the area occupied by water on the surface of the earth is called hydrosphere. It includes oceans, seas, bays, gulfs, lakes, ponds, rivers, etc. It occupies about 71% of the surface of the earth. The vast water mass over a large area on earth's surface is called ocean. They are respectively well known as the Pacific, the Atlantic, the Indian, and the Arctic Ocean. Oceans on the earth are very deep and huge. 10 to 11 kilometer deep valleys are there in their bottom. Various landforms like Earth's surface are there in the bottom of these oceans. 97% of the total Earth's water is found in the oceans and it is saline water. Remaining water, approximately 2/3 part, is in the form of ice sheets on the poles and on the other high mountains like Himalayas. The water which is lying under earth crust flows in the form of lake and rivers is very less in proportion. Students, there are 4 deep oceans on the earth. They are connected to each other, and these 4 oceans are the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. There are few valleys in the oceans which are 10 to 11 kilometer deep on the bottoms of these oceans. About 97% of water on the earth is in the oceans and it is saline. 3/4 of the rest of the water is in the form of snow in polar region and on high mountains. So only about 1% of the fresh water is available for living organisms. Some of the sweet water is within the earth's crust and the rest is in the reservoirs like lakes and rivers. Living creatures and the plants on the earth cannot survive without water. It is available through food or through moisture from the air. The existence of hydrosphere is the existence of the living being. Most of the humidity for the earth's rain comes from the ocean. At the bottom of the sea, there lies a large amount of precious minerals. Salt is obtained from the water and its bottom contains minerals like manganese, iron, tin, etc. Ocean is also a stock of protein-rich food for humans. There is enormous power in the sea and ocean waves, currents and tides of the oceans. By its management, using electrical energy can be obtained. The oceans have developed as waterways. Waterways are also more favorable in trade of different countries. Students, the hydrosphere provides us with fresh water. Fresh water is a gift of the hydrosphere. Living organisms cannot survive without water. Most of the humidity for rain comes from oceans. Rain is the main source of potable water and moisture, that is humidity for the rain comes from the oceans. Chemicals are procured from seawater. Manganese, iron, tin, and mineral are obtained from the seabeds. Oceans are the storehouse of protein rich food for humans. Humans get fish and other living organisms as food from the sea. Salt is produced from seawater. Electricity is generated from the sea waves, ocean currents, and the tides. Oceans are used as waterways. Most of the foreign trade of the world is carried out through oceanic routes known as waterways. Atmosphere. The Earth is surrounded by a layer of gases up to the approximate height of 850 to 1000 km. The layer of various gases is called atmosphere. The atmosphere cannot be seen with the naked eye. Various gases, water vapors, dust particles, particles of asteroids, salt particles, and even microorganisms, insects are mixed with the atmosphere. Students, the Earth is surrounded by a sphere of various gases up to the approximate height of 850 to 1000 km. This is known as atmosphere. Atmosphere is transparent. There are dust particles, saline contents, microorganisms, meteoritic particles, etc. in the atmosphere. Atmosphere is colorless, odorless, and tasteless, as well as transparent. Atmosphere comprises of solid, liquid, and gaseous matters. Major gases in atmosphere are nitrogen, oxygen, argon, carbon dioxide, and ozone, etc. The atmosphere near the Earth's surface is dense. As we go above the Earth's surface, ratio of most of the gases in the atmosphere decreases. Since carbon dioxide is heavy gas, it is dense in the lower strata of the air and decreases in the above strata. The presence of carbon dioxide after the height of about 20 kilometers, oxygen after the height of 110 kilometers, and nitrogen after the approximate height of 130 kilometers is seen decreasing at high altitudes. There are only light gases like hydrogen and helium. The ratio of ozone gas in the atmosphere is very less. This gas absorbs ultraviolet rays of sun and protects the planets from the excessive heat of the sun. This gas mostly prevails in the open ground at the time of early morning. In the same way, its ratio is more in the air around the seashore. That is why people go for morning walks in such places, because ozone is healthier gas. Students, the atmosphere is transparent, colorless, odorless, and tasteless. It contains gaseous, liquid, and solid elements. The atmosphere includes nitrogen, oxygen, argon, ozone, carbon dioxide, and water vapor. Besides these gases, there are dust particles, saline contents, microorganisms, meteoritic particles, etc. in the atmosphere. The atmosphere near the Earth's surface is dense, but the air becomes thin as one goes up from the surface of the Earth. Carbon dioxide is a heavy gas, and so it is found in the lower strata of the atmosphere. Its proportion decreases as one goes up. The existence of carbon dioxide is reduced after an altitude of 20 km, that of oxygen after 110 km, and that of nitrogen after 130 km in the atmosphere. At a very high altitude, only light gases like hydrogen and helium are found. The proportion of ozone gas is much less in atmosphere. Dust particles and saline contents are the main solid matter in the atmosphere. These are found in the lower strata of the atmosphere. The ozone gas, which is scanty in proportion in the atmosphere, absorbs the ultraviolet sun rays and protects us from their harmful effects. Think, why do mountaineers carry oxygen bottles while climbing a mountain? Because the amount of oxygen decreases as the mountaineers climb. At higher altitudes, the climbers find breathing difficult due to the decrease in oxygen. That is why mountaineers carry oxygen bottles while climbing a mountain. Due to the various particles in the atmosphere, sunlight is seen spreading on the earth. It does not become dark or bright suddenly. Sky colors of dawn before sunrise and dusk after sunset are because of the dust particles. The rays are reflected through the dust particles and we get sunlight. Sound can be heard with the medium of atmosphere. The waves of sound and light are reflected in the atmosphere and returns to the earth's surface, so that transmission of radio and television become possible. Heavenly objects such as meteorites burn due to the friction of atmosphere and get damaged. Thus, atmosphere proves as a natural shield for the earth. Students, the dust particles in the atmosphere spread the sunlight in all directions. So there is no sudden brightness on the earth at sunrise and it does not get dark suddenly after sunset. The dust particles reflect sunlight, so we get sunshine. Dust particles also help in building clouds. We can hear sound only due to atmosphere. The atmosphere reflects the electromagnetic waves of sound and light, so radio and television transmissions are possible. Students, meteors are pulled towards the earth due to its gravitational force. They are burnt due to friction with the atmosphere and destroyed. So the ozone layer saves the earth from harmful UV rays. This way the atmosphere serves as the natural shield to the earth. Biosphere. The part of environment like lithosphere, atmosphere and hydrosphere wherever living being is seen alive is called biosphere. Biosphere is comprised of variety of life forms. This living sphere includes human, vegetation and animal life. Living being on the earth's surface gets food from biosphere. Organisms of biosphere provide variety of food and raw material to the human world. Thus, existence and subsistence of human life is based on biosphere. Impact of human activities. Biosphere is mostly in the balanced condition, but when human disturbance disrupts the equilibrium of the system, then only many problems arise. Natural food chain is at risk because development is being done by exploiting the environment. This condition is harmful for human being as well as for environment. Students, the region where living organisms in lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere exist is called the biosphere. In the solar system, the biosphere exists only on the earth. The biosphere consists of human beings, other animals, vegetations and smaller insects. Living organisms on the earth receive their food and other needs from the biosphere. The living organisms of the biosphere provide the world with a variety of food and raw materials. The existence and maintenance of life depends on the biosphere. Students, here we end our chapter 10, Spheres of the Earth. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon for the latest updates.